Success doesn't just happen. It is not an event you arrive at. So if you're waiting for the perfect opportunity, a lucky break, or for someone to notice your greatness, the good news is you might just be waiting forever. And don't say I did not tell you. The truth is, success is built, and it is built intentionally. Hello, my intentional tribers. If you are not yet a triber, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button now and the notification bell right beside it so you get notified whenever a new video drops. And I promise you, you're going to like it here. In this video today, I am going to share with you why success feels far for so many people, the hidden dangers of waiting instead of acting, and the frameworks you can use to start designing success in your own life. And I'm not stopping there. I'm going to give you a free resource you can use along the way, a simple intentional success planner to help you plan the next 90 days. So stick around to learn how to grab it in a few minutes. So let's dive right into it. I know almost everyone wants to be successful, but how many people have really taken out time to define what success means to them? Have you? Because if you don't define what you're working towards, how will you know when you're approaching or when you are there? Whenever you get there, wherever there is. In my opinion, some people are already successful unknowing to them. And I know you might be asking, how do you know? How would you say such a thing? Well, I am going to tell you through the definition of success according to God's standard. And it's the best definition I've found. If you know any other one aside for this, please share with me. I'm open to learning, so drop it in the comment section. Let's all learn together. So the definition of success according to God's standard is when you discover the purpose for your life, develop yourself in that purpose, and deploy it to serve others. It's that simple. So with this definition, you can see success is a verb. It's an activity you commit to and not an event you arrive at. And do you know there's a formula for success that was laid out by God? And it is the be, do, have formula, which is be fruitful, do multiply, and have dominion. So ask yourself, are you being fruitful? Are you multiplying? Or you just want to have dominion? That being said, let's move to why success feels far for so many people. So why do you think success feels far for so many people? Well, in my opinion, I think it's because they have not fully grasped the definition of it. And they are believing some lies about it, which I will debunk right now in this video. So I have been able to put together 3 hidden lies that have kept and is still keeping so many people stuck about success. The first lie is the luck lie. And from the definition of success I gave you in the beginning of this video, do you still think success is about luck? Some people still think that you can only be successful through luck, or others that are successful got there by chance. And I think it's because of the definition of successful or success most people live by. Just for the records, not everyone that has money is successful, and not everyone that has fame is successful. If you've not discovered the purpose for your life, developed yourself for that purpose, and deploy yourself to serve others with it, then you are not successful, at least according to God's standards. Maybe based on the world's template or world's standard, you are successful. But according to God, you need to discover the purpose for your life, develop yourself for that purpose, and deploy yourself in it. So stop waiting to get lucky and start being fruitful, because that is God's first command to you. Be fruitful. This brings us to the second lie, which is the talent lie. Some people think you need extraordinary talent to start or to be successful. What I know is God has already placed a seed in you, and all you have to do is to develop that seed, bring it out and plant it in the soil, let it grow and serve others, because that's the purpose of the seed God put inside of you. So instead of thinking, oh, you need extra talent or you need extra skills or extra knowledge, why don't you start with the current talent you have? Why don't you start with the current skills you have? Why don't you start with the current knowledge you have? Think about this. Everyone has knife in their houses, but not everyone's knife is sharp and can cut things the same way. because some people stay sharpening their knives while some don't bother. So those that stay sharpening their knives would enjoy their knives way more than those that don't sharpen theirs. And those that don't sharpen theirs will say things like, oh, my knife is blunt. Oh, I don't know why. Because you have refused to sharpen it. And that's just the way your talent is. Sharpen what you have and start with what you have. So thinking you need extra talent is a myth. Put out your talent in the world and refine it as you go. Let it do the second command God gave you: multiply. This brings us to the third lie, which is the time lie. Telling yourself you will start when the time is right. This is the most common lie out there, and I think I have told you too, so I am not trying to shade you. This lie is being said due to fear of failing publicly or imposter syndrome. You see, waiting to feel ready or waiting for the perfect time is a lie. The uncommon truth is you will never feel ready and there will never be a perfect time. I wish someone shouted this loud enough for me to hear at the back. So carry your fear in one hand. But wait, should you really be fearful as a child of God? Because what did the Bible say? I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of sound mind. So why should you even carry the fear? Please drop the fear. It's not even real. It is just false expression appearing real. That is the definition of fear. So there's really nothing to be fearful about. So get into the ring and deploy yourself in service to others and stop waiting for the perfect time. And at this point, if you still think it's luck, well, I have a quote for you. I think it's from Seneca, and it says, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. So ask yourself, are you being prepared for your opportunity, or you're still waiting, blaming, and complaining? My 2 cents to you is for you to start planning intentionally, act and adapt where necessary. But I hope I delivered on why success feels far for most people. Now, let's look at the hidden dangers of waiting instead of acting. Let me start by asking you this question. Do you know what secretly steals success from most people? So let me give you my own answer. Sometimes it's not fear of failure or failure in itself. It is waiting. We tell ourselves, oh, I'll start when I have more money. I'll start when I have more clarity. I'll start when I have more time. I'll start when my kids are older. I'll start when I get married. I'll start when the stars align. I'll start when I feel ready. And to tell you the truth, waiting is expensive. I have seen many people that they have said, oh, I'll start when I have a particular thing, or when my kids are older, or when this thing happens. And I can tell you for a fact that those things have happened and they have still not started. The kids are already older, but they have still not started. They have a bit of time and they have still not started. So all those are just excuses, because you will never feel ready even when the stars align. So here are the hidden dangers unknowing to you. The first danger is time loss. Every time you wait, you are further behind. What you could have built in 3 months or 3 years now takes longer than expected. And aside that, tomorrow is not guaranteed for anyone. So why are you living like you insured tomorrow with God? So imagine Charlie Kirk, may God rest his soul, waited to be 30 before starting out. No, just imagine. Do you think he would have the kind of impact he had? Of course not, because he wouldn't know that he had just 1 more year to live. For him to have died at 31. So you can see how waiting can be dangerous, because you never can tell what tomorrow holds. But if you don't want to live a life of impact, if you don't want to leave your legacy, it's fine, you can keep waiting. But if you know you want to live a life of impact, which I think you should, and you want to leave a legacy, then I think you should stop waiting and start doing. The second hidden danger is momentum loss. You can't create momentum if you don't compound small intentional actions. When you don't start, you have nothing to build on. Everyone starts out layering 1 brick at a time. So don't think you can start out all furnished. You have to go through the layering process. That is the only way you can create momentum. So waiting for everything to be perfect or for it to make sense before you start out is costing you momentum. The third hidden danger is confidence loss. Waiting to be confident is a trap. The longer you wait, the more you convince yourself you can't do it and feel less confident about the action. One thing I've discovered is delay fuels self-doubt and kills confidence. Many people think it's by reciting affirmations or shouting out affirmations. I am a confident girl, I am smart, I am bold. It's not by that. Confidence does not come from reciting affirmation in the mirror only. I'm not saying it doesn't work. All I'm saying is that is not the only way you can. In fact, that is not the best way to gain confidence. Confidence comes from doing. It's also a verb. It is an action word. So if you don't get into the ring, if you don't start, if you don't move, if you don't act, don't let me say can't, but you might never be confident. I wish I got this memo earlier. The fourth hidden danger is opportunity loss. And this is where many people get it wrong. Many people are waiting for the perfect opportunity. They are waiting for the right opportunity. I think there's this saying that says opportunity comes but once. So many people are waiting for that one opportunity when they are meant to be creating it. So thinking or waiting for that one opportunity to show up is you actually losing out on it, because you are meant to be creating opportunities and not waiting on it. Charlie Kirk didn't wait for the opportunity to avail itself for him to create Turning Point USA. He created it regardless of the circumstances, and see how far it brought him. I think I watched one of his videos on how it started, and he said it started from his parents' garage with no money, no influence, nobody, no connection, nothing. So let me give you this quote to ponder on, and it's by Zig Ziglar. And it says, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Here is the truth bomb. The perfect time doesn't exist. So success doesn't come when you wait. It comes when you move. I hope I delivered on the hidden dangers of waiting instead of acting. Now it's time for the frameworks you can start using to design success in your own life. Oh, lest I forget, I promised to give you the Intentional Success Planner. So if you are interested, drop Success Planner in the comment section and I'll send you a link to grab it. And after grabbing it, ensure you use it and put it into practice. So back to our success framework. This is going to help you to design success in your own life intentionally. So here is the success framework. The first letter is S. Set your vision. I don't think I can talk about the power of vision enough. For you to know how powerful it is, it actually made it to the Bible. And the Bible says to write down the vision and make it plain, so that he may run that read it. And the Bible is actually right, because that is the only thing that can put you on your toes. To be honest, without vision, nothing will keep you up at night or wake you up early in the morning, which means you have nothing to run with. Vision is your first step to clarity. So if you feel stuck right now, ask yourself, who do I want to become? That question will birth the next letter, which is you. Understand your why. Your why is your fuel, and this is why vision precedes your why, because vision will expose your purpose, and your purpose is the why that will fuel your persistence. Without a why, you will quit when it gets hard. So ask yourself, what is my why? The next letter in this framework is C. Create systems. Instead of starting with goals, start with systems, because goals don't sustain you, systems do. If you have a no matter what happens system in place, it will make the goal easier to achieve. And what are systems? Systems are your daily habits and routine. So ask yourself, what habits align with my vision, or what habits do not align with my vision? The next letter in this framework is C, which is clear the clutter. Now that you have your systems in place, the next thing you need to do is to clear the clutter to hear the call. You will agree with me that there's so much noise everywhere now, and if you're not being careful, you'll get drowned in it. Most people are so desperate for quick wins now that they jump on every shiny path they see. And I don't want you to be like most people. So ask yourself, does this align with my mission or my purpose? The next letter in this framework is E. Execute consistently. Success doesn't come from occasional effort, but daily actions. You have to till your path or your garden daily so that it can produce fruits. The people you see today with the success tags have put in intentional reps and not occasional efforts. So ask yourself, are you willing to put in the reps required? Because I wasn't informed to until I got into the ring. The next letter in this framework is S. Surround yourself with growth. Your environment is contagious or contagious, whichever one it is. Intentional success requires intentional circles. So let me use this opportunity to invite you to join the Intentional Living Tribe officially and be a card-carrying member. It is free for now. There are so many benefits attached to being a tribe member. I'll list a few for you. The first is you will be transformed from the inside out through our intentional letters to you weekly. The second is you will learn to discover, develop, and deploy your purpose for profit. The third is you will grow in a room of like minds and have accountability partner. The list is endless. So if you'd like to join this tribe, drop tribe in the comment section and I'll send you the link to sign up. Or better still, check the description or pinned comment to sign up. The last letter in this framework to make it a success is S, and that is serve with purpose. After all is said and done, it is time to package your purpose, which is your value, and serve people with it. This is how you achieve success and inevitably follow the success formula, which is the be, do, have. You are no longer waiting or hoping for success. You are creating it step by step. I hope you put this success framework to use and not just learn for the purpose of knowing. And by the way, if you want to go deeper, I have another offer for you. You can join me for a free 5-day intentional reset challenge to truly transform your life in 5 days by being intentional. You're going to learn so much in just 5 days. It promises to be exciting and transformational. So if you're interested, you can grab your seat by clicking the link in the comment section or in the pinned comment or description below. It's my gift to help you get intentional with your success. Before I let you off, let me remind you that the number one common denominator of successful people is they hyper focus on intention and ignore distraction, while the number one common denominator of unsuccessful people is they hyper focus on distraction and ignore intention. So choose a side, and I hope it's the intentional side you choose. So here is my challenge for you today. Write down your vision for the next 90 days. Identify one distraction you need to cut off. Take one small intentional step towards it today and not tomorrow. Remember, success is not an event you arrive at. It's an intentional activity you commit to. It is built and not wished for. It starts with the steps you take right now. If you found this video helpful, kindly give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts, drop your questions in the comment section. Let me know what you would like me to speak on and I'll pick it up and share in my subsequent videos. Kindly share this video with another intentional soul. Most importantly, subscribe. And in case you don't know me, I am Anu, and I was sent to you, yes you, to help you stop living and start intentional living so you can create your dream life by design and not by default. I am your life designer and I will see you in the next video. Until then, don't forget to stay intentional with your actions.